What do you do when things don't work out like you think they should? Give up? Try harder? Find a new route? It's difficult to answer when you don't know the circumstances, isn't it? Every situation is different, and every solution varies as a result. In the last couple of weeks, I've had some situations go haywire that, in the old days, would have left me upset and possibly even discouraged. But I've learned to look for the possibilities and trust that God can work all things for good and that He also will. I'm going to dive into that today. I hope you'll join me. Welcome to Longing for More, where Christians come to strengthen their faith, revive their soul, and learn to live their lives with a sense of fulfillment and peace. Listen each week to learn how to incorporate your faith into your daily activities, stop wandering through life feeling empty and unfulfilled, and begin to live your more. Let's get started. A little over 2 weeks ago, I received a message that read, "The reservation for your vacation home for the next weekend has been canceled." What? I'd had that reservation for weeks, and it isn't easy to find a decent, affordable place for 4 couples to stay in the Black Hills during peak tourist season, and it isn't very likely to do so on short notice. Since it coincided with a larger family gathering in the area, we couldn't just reschedule. We needed to find something quickly. Even the possibility of finding hotel rooms in the area was remote at that point. I was disappointed and a little worried. What would I tell my in-laws, traveling hundreds of miles for this long-awaited event? But I didn't panic. Instead, I returned to the Airbnb app and was surprised to find a stunning place that, though a longer drive from the event, was located in the hills and offered privacy and a hot tub. Did I mention it looked like a magazine spread? The only problem was that it was $200 more each night than the place we'd already reserved, which was a stretch to our budget already. As I debated on how to justify the additional expense to the other couples involved, my phone dinged with an incoming email from Airbnb. To compensate us for the last-minute cancellation inconvenience, they gave us a coupon for $355 to be used any time in the next year. There it was, a possibility I had not anticipated. It truly felt like God was saying, "Here, how about an upgrade to your weekend on me?" The weekend turned out wonderfully. The new digs were fantastic, and we made fun memories in that home over the weekend, so much so that we look forward to staying there again someday. I'm so grateful that I hadn't allowed that initial discouragement to take over and let me give up on my hope for a lovely getaway. But that isn't the only thing that didn't work out last week. We got home from that enjoyable family weekend, and 2 days later, I came down with a pretty bad cold. The illness disrupted no less than 3 events my husband and I had planned for the week. But I decided to use it as an opportunity to catch up on some reading. Later in the week, I felt good enough. I finally watched a marketing class replay that I'd been meaning to view. It's really incredible how pivotal that one action was for me. Watching that training that I may never have gotten around to otherwise, with an uncluttered and unhurried mind, spurred my imagination in ways I still can't believe were possible. I had so much clarity about my purpose and vision that I could lay out my whole plan for my membership and marketing in just a few hours. Because I couldn't be out running errands. Yes, it was a bit more than a simple cold, and I needed to self-isolate. I could create for 2 days straight. I honestly can't wait to share all the excellent ideas resulting from that time of quiet reflection and subsequent uninterrupted action. I'm so glad I didn't focus on the illness, feel bad about losing out on things on my calendar, and feel sorry for myself because I got sick. Instead, I believed in the possibilities and took advantage of an opportunity that presented itself due to a situation that, in most cases, would have seemed like a reason to be disappointed and discouraged. The rest that I got at the beginning of the week prepared me for the creativity that was spurred by the training. The downside to my illness was that because my voice was so rough, I couldn't do an interview with my friend and fellow health and life coach, Melissa Rolfs, that had previously been scheduled for this week. Though you'll now have to wait a couple of weeks to hear that conversation, I have every reason to believe that it will be even more impressive than it would have been had we recorded it when it was initially planned. I fully believe in the possibilities. You see, our plans in life often shift, and we can either be disappointed and give up or be expectant for God's promise to bring good in every situation and make the best of it. God is always with us, and He'll make it even better if we don't give up too soon. We simply need to trust God and follow His lead. I am so excited about the good things to come our way. God created each one of us for a specific purpose. He stirs a longing in our hearts and draws us to where He needs us to be to fulfill that purpose. I can't help but believe that the big things coming as a result of trusting Him and living our faith will pay out. The possibility that all the frustrations and disappointments we experience in life will not be wasted truly inspires me to keep going each day. God has a plan for this community, and I love that He will bring all of our unique experiences together in one incredible package so we can inspire, encourage, and support one another in the joys and the challenges we encounter in life. I hope you'll stick around and be a part of it. If you aren't already, join my Live Your More newsletter so you won't miss a thing. Until then, thank you for stopping by today. Your being here means so much to me, and I know how valuable your time is. Continue to look at life expectantly for God to be in every little thing and believe in the possibilities, even when it doesn't work out the way you thought it should have. He's waiting to give you more than you'd hoped and prayed for. Remember, next time we visit with my friend and fellow holistic health and life coach, Melissa Rolfs, we're going to talk some more about possibilities and hopefully a little bit about surrender. Until then, stay safe, be blessed, and remember to always, always live your more.